So, I have observed many stereotypes linking genders to particular aspirations. Perhaps the most common is that females want to look perfect forever, and males want dominance and power. Now, by no means am I a proponent of such stereotypes, but if you look closely, both these stereotypes are linked to good physical health, and all of us know that under normal circumstances, we are at the pinnacle of health during our 20s. So, is there a way to pause aging? There has been a lot of news lately that in AI rests the immortality of humans. But what is the truth? Let's find out. Before jumping into the whimsical part, let me take you through some biological reasons on why we age. So, we all know that the human body is composed of basic units of life called cells. But alas, the cells within our own bodies are not designed to stand the test of time. They endure constant assaults from the harsh rays of the sun and the toll of inadequate nutrition. When these attacks occur, our cells respond by copying their DNA-packed chromosomes and giving birth to fresh, healthy successors. Yet, there's a catch: a ticking biological clock. With each division, the protective caps on our chromosomes, known as telomeres, grow shorter. These telomeres, though non-essential for active genetic function, serve as sentinels of cellular health. When they dwindle past a critical point, our cells can no longer divide, entering a state known as senescence. Senescent cells are not inherently malevolent. They simply behave differently from their youthful counterparts. They release an array of chemicals that mobilize the immune system, a crucial asset for healing in our youth. However, when senescent cells accumulate without prompt removal, they can trigger a cascade effect, igniting chronic inflammation. As the years pass, this inflammation takes a toll, slowing our once-sharp minds and eroding our bodies. We become more susceptible to illness, and eventually, the inevitable descent into oblivion happens. Yet, is this grim narrative etched in stone, or could we dare to defy it? Experts have woven a web of theories, and one prominent notion is the disposable soma theory. It suggests that our bodies allocate finite energy reserves, prioritizing reproduction at the expense of longevity. For those who seek more years without the burden of progeny, there may be ways to rebalance this energy allocation, potentially extending the sands in the hourglass of life. But for altering the balance between fertility and longevity raises ethical dilemmas. Whose lives should be extended? And who should be entrusted with the gift of reproduction? Striking a compromise may result in unintended consequences, passing on genetic mutations that could haunt descendants for generations. The quest to halt aging is fraught with complexity, rooted in the very essence of our genetic code. While short telomeres appear as a promising target for anti-aging endeavors, the pursuit is marred by a dangerous specter: cancer. Cells with ample telomerase, an enzyme extending telomeres, might become fertile breeding grounds for uncontrolled cellular replication, leading to dire consequences. Intriguingly, researchers seek solutions to prevent cells from embracing senescence or expedite their removal. Yet, the challenge lies in distinguishing friend from foe within our cellular landscape. Amidst these scientific mazes, a glimmer of hope emerged, and it was dubbed moderate caloric restriction. In a groundbreaking study, those who consumed 15% fewer calories for 2 years displayed signs of decelerated aging. Yet, this delicate dance with caloric intake must be executed with precision, for the body's nutritional needs remain. This is all the biology we need to understand how AI can help us stop or even reduce aging. But why do we need it in the first place? Why are we trying to alter the natural balance of the human life cycle? You'll be surprised to know that the aspects are manifold. I've already talked about stereotypes, but in my opinion, they don't have proper backing that can result in companies spilling billions of dollars down the rabbit hole of reverse aging. So for a more logical look, let me take you to Japan. In 2021, the average life expectancy in Japan reached an impressive 84.6 years. This demographic marvel is a testament to the nation's robust healthcare system and a lifestyle deeply rooted in healthy eating and active living. However, with great longevity comes an even greater challenge: an aging population. But this gift came up with a major trade-off. Japan faced a demographic conundrum. Nearly 30% of its citizens were aged 65 or older. It's a statistic that paints a picture of a society where the elderly population holds sway. With this demographic shift, Japan finds itself at the forefront of the global quest to not just extend life, but also ensure that these added years are lived in good health and vitality. The vibrant streets of Tokyo, where modern skyscrapers cast long shadows over centuries-old temples. Another facet of Japan's pursuit of youthfulness comes to the forefront: the celebration of beauty. Japanese culture has long held youth and physical appearance in high regard. Smooth, porcelain-like skin, jet black hair, and an ageless countenance are ideals that have captivated generations. Japan's cosmetics industry is a powerhouse, boasting an annual market value of billions of dollars. Figures indicate that Japan's skincare market was the second largest in the world, second only to the United States. For the people of Japan, the pursuit of agelessness is multifaceted. It's about more than just living longer. It's about preserving the traditions of the past while embracing the opportunities of the future. It's about cherishing beauty while championing scientific progress. It's a reflection of a nation at the crossroads of history, where timeless values and modern aspirations converge. Now, as I've established the groundwork for the question, why we want to stop aging, I want to mention how AI prevents us from it. So I came across this article titled AI and Anti-Aging Research, Unveiling the Latest Drug Discovery. It was published on Open Access Government and claimed that AI has helped in the development of 3 new anti-aging compounds. Now, please keep my biology lecture in mind because things are going to get interwoven. Also, keep one thing in mind: AI is the backbone of these discoveries because it helps the researchers identify the most promising drug candidates. In the past, we knew that certain drugs might work against these bad cells, but they often harmed our good cells too. That's where the University of Edinburgh scientists come in. They used artificial intelligence to find drugs that only target the bad cells. Their study, which got published in a big science journal, got support from various organizations. They teamed up with the researchers in Spain and at the Alan Turing Institute, a famous place for computer science. This discovery is a big deal for computer science and artificial intelligence, and the University of Edinburgh has a long history of being great at these things. They're even planning a year of special events to celebrate. One of the researchers, Dr. Diego Oyarzun, says that using AI to find new drugs is a powerful way to treat diseases, especially when we don't know much about them. Here's how it all happened. They gathered information from thousands of past studies about chemicals. Then, they used a computer program to figure out which chemicals could fight the bad cells. After lots of testing in the lab, they found 3 chemicals that could get rid of malign cells without hurting good ones. These 3 chemicals come from natural sources, like plants used in traditional medicine. One of them, oleandrin, is especially promising. Dr. Vanessa Smer-Barreto, the lead researcher, says that this discovery happened because people from different fields like computer science, chemistry, and biology work together. They use data from old studies to train their computer program and find these promising drugs. She hopes that this work will speed up the use of this exciting technology in medicine. The tale does not end here. A reputed report suggests that AI can also assist in analyzing a patient's genetic profile, lifestyle, and health records to predict how they'll respond to certain treatments. This information can be used to create personalized treatment plans that are likely to be more effective and cause fewer side effects. AI also helps development in the same field in other institutions as well. Ramkumar Hariharan, a senior scientist at the Institute for Experimental AI Northeastern University, claims that with the assistance of Pramod Nagare, a senior data engineer at AI Solutions Hub of the same institute, they are working on a project to help biologists who study aging. They're creating something like a toolkit that these scientists can use to put in their data and get meaningful insights. This toolkit is called the Artificial Intelligence Longevity Toolbox, or AI-LOT for short. Nagare explains that this program, with the help of AI, will simplify the way biologists understand their data. They plan to release a test version of the toolbox to the public in about 6 months and aim to fully develop it within 3 years. The idea behind AI-LOT is to make it easier for biologists to work with their data without needing to understand all the technical details. It's like having a helpful assistant that allows them to explore and analyze their data more deeply. The team is working on 3 main tools within AI-LOT. The first one helps researchers predict what might happen next based on their data patterns. The second tool acts as a hub for research on aging-related medicine, summarizing important studies and answering questions about the effectiveness of different medicines. The third tool is really exciting. It's designed to help discover new drugs. For example, if a researcher has a long list of potential molecules for a new drug, AI can narrow down the options and even suggest which ones are likely to work best. It's like having a super smart assistant that can complete the puzzle of designing a molecule. Right now, measuring aging is a bit like using a thermometer for a fever or a blood pressure cuff for blood pressure. But Hariharan and Nagare's goal is to take it to the next level by using data at the molecular level. It's all about making the study of aging more accessible and powerful for scientists. If you want to reverse your aging, subscribe to Innovella right now. But what's the point of longevity if AGIs are set to kill you in the near future? To find the answer, click on this video link popping up on your screen.